back to my channel. I know it's been a hot minute since I filmed a video, but if you follow me on other social media, mainly Instagram and Twitter, you'll know that I've kind of been redoing my room. I finally got a new bed and my room is finally kind of sort of put together. So now it's kind of the appropriate time for me to get back into filming and get back into the swing of things. Also, I've been reading a lot lately, which, like, knock on wood that I don't jinx that, because it's been a great reading freaking year so far. I've already read more books these last 2 months than I did the entirety of last year. Anyway, without further ado, I'm not gonna ramble on too much for this intro. We're just gonna get to it. I'm gonna talk about the series that I will complete this year, because this year is the damn year of finishing series, okay? It is hashtag actually finishing series 2K18 for me. It was a very non-intentional thing, by the way. Usually for these kind of things I always like set my mind to it and I want to get it done, and then I never do anything because, you know, I'm a little bitch and you can't tell me what to do. Even for myself, if I tell myself what to do, I'm not gonna do it. So hopefully this isn't like a self-fulfilling prophecy and then I'm not gonna actually read any of the series this year. No, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I have actually gotten a head start on it, so it's fine. It's fine. I'm rambling, aren't I? I am so oh my god. Okay. Series number 1. Most important one for me personally to finish this year. ACOTAR. I have only read the first of this trilogy. I was gonna say, I am a huge fan of Sarah J. Maas, and I think I still am, but I have a lot of very, very conflicting feelings about her and her series now. That is also the reason why I haven't finished Throne of Glass. Mostly Throne of Glass really is for like the extra crap that's surrounding the entire series as a whole, not so much because I stopped loving the series. Like, I'm kind of in my own happy little bubble of like the original 3 characters, and I really, really love the second book in Throne of Glass, so I'm kind of like happily oblivious and I'm just gonna live in that little bubble where like these characters are kind of suffering, but they're not suffering as much, and then, you know, their personalities don't change completely in the next one apparently. But that being said, this series, I really, really want to finish it off. I know technically more books coming out in this one, but this is like kind of an independent trilogy. I've read the first one, I own the other 2, and I'm gonna finish those off this year. Second series is one that I am currently rereading. Let me grab it. Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. This is one that I read right when I started my channel. I think it was like 2014, 2015, around there. But the reason I really, really love this is because it had a very good mix of urban fantasy and high fantasy. The story, the characters, the writing, Laini Taylor's writing is just beautiful. I'm actually listening to it on audiobook, but I do have the physical copy and I'm just kind of like tabbing. I'm like kicking myself for not finishing it off earlier. Like I said, if you're a fan of high fantasy and urban fantasy, this is the book for you. Like this mixes both of those genres beautifully, and I just, yes. Okay, series number 3 is a bit of a cheat, I'm not gonna lie, but it's my channel, it's my life, I can do what I want. So, where is it? A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. Now, the reason I'm including this in here is because you guys know this book has been around my life for a while. I think I started reading it maybe like 4 or 5 times and I never finished it. I don't think I ever made it past like the 100-page mark. And I just finished it this past month. This month. Either February or the beginning of March. Like, the characters in this, again, the world, how everything is connected. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. I love it so, so much. I already ordered the second book and it's on its way. I got the UK edition just because it's cheaper, but I really want to try to get my hands on the US hardcovers because they are beautiful. Like, so, so pretty and so white and pristine, and like, oh, they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. I don't know what else to say about this. Like, I keep gushing about it because it's really good, and I love the characters, and I just want them to be happy even though I know that they're not. Someone's gonna die. Someone's gonna get hurt. Like, it's bound to happen, okay? This is why I never finish off series. Number 4 is another OG book, the Poison Study series. Now for this, I am a little concerned though, because Originally when I started reading this, I believe I thought that it was a trilogy. Apparently it's like a series of 6 books. So I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole 6-book thing. Like, can someone explain that to me, please? Because I'm not entirely sure. Because if it's just 3 books, it's doable. If it's the entire like 6 or 7, actually it might be 7. It's a lot more books than I thought it was. I don't know if it's kind of like an ACOWAR situation where there's a different arc within like the last 4 to 6 or 4 to 7 or whatever. And I can get away with just reading the first 3 because I've already read the first one, although it has been a hot minute, I'm not gonna lie. So I probably will do what I'm doing with Daughter of Smoke and Bone in this case and just reread this before I jump back into the rest of the trilogy or series potentially. I don't know. Like I said, this one is kind of a maybe. I know for sure I want to try to get to at least the 3rd book. Also, I ordered one of her like newest series, which reminds me I haven't gotten an email from the seller yet because they ripped me off. This is random and not to do at all with like the series I'm finishing, but I am really excited to jump into this. I was just really mad because they said that this was like in very good condition and it totally isn't. I'm sorry, I'm salty. Like, I know I buy used books all the time, but like this is like bull crap and not worth what I paid for it. This one also sounds really interesting. This one, the girl can take away illnesses from people. Like, she literally absorbs them into her body. Don't know how that works, but it sounds really interesting and I really want to jump onto this one. This one, however, is about a girl who is imprisoned for a murder and she is sentenced to death, but last minute she is given the chance to become a poison tester for the king instead, and she takes it and then things happen, magic is involved. I'm trying to be vague but also not really trying too hard because like I said, it's been a hot minute since I read this, so I can't really remember anything other than that. But like I said, not sure if I'm going to read the first 3 books or the whole. We'll see how I fare with this one through the year. Last but not least, this is gonna come probably as a shock to no one because every time that I make one of these videos I mention this series and I never ever finish it, but Vampire Academy. I have read so far the first 2 books, loved them. This is just one of the most engaging, funny, and like super entertaining series that I have ever read. And I'm saying this after only reading the first 2 books. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's just such a fun series and I like it so much, but I just can't make myself finish reading the damn series. Like, she has already finished this series, she has finished the companion series, and now she's moving on to like, I think she did another trilogy and now she's doing another thing. Like, she's written so many books since this damn series ended and I still have not finished it. And like I said, I've said every year, every freaking year that I've been on book 2 that I'm gonna finish off the series, and I never do. So you know what? 2018 is a year of getting shit done for me. I'm going to finish this damn series. If I don't, I need to come up with some sort of punishment. That's like the only way that I'm gonna be able to read this. Like, you know, humiliating myself on the internet or something. I don't know, but I'm frustrated with myself. If you're frustrated with me, just know that I'm like 10 times more frustrated than you are probably. Like, I don't know what is wrong with me. Also, by the way, speaking of Vampire Academy, it's one of my favorite movies. This is also like a video that I've wanted to do for like the past year and I never have. My favorite terrible book to movie adaptations. You know, they don't really nail them a lot of the time, particularly with this one. It was very different. But I have such a soft spot for the movie. Like, it's just such a good movie to me, and even though it's like nothing like the book really, and there's a lot of problems with it, but you know what, Zoe Deutsch is like the perfect freaking, oh god, what's the character's name? See, this is Rose. I don't know what's wrong with me. Someone tell me what's wrong with me. Actually, don't. I know very well what's wrong with me. I don't want to get into that. So yeah, sorry that this was such a like emotional weird video to come back on, but I just felt like it was something that I needed to do. Like I said, I've just been so interested in like finishing off series and I've been reading so much. If you also suck at finishing off series, please let me know so that we could kind of feel bad about it together, you know, form a community of like people who suck at finishing series, and maybe we can like inspire each other. Guys, like I said, 2018 is the year that we like get our shit together. I don't know, we can do something, right? It'll be fun. That's what communities are for. That's gonna be it for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna go off and finish listening to Daughter Smoke and Bone now. So that's it for now. Bye guys!